top of my head, I can't really think of a lot of complaints that we get. Um, I'm a West Sider, and my wife grew up on a farm. I spent a lot of time on the farm, and we're very close to a cornfield, right? But we live in the city, and we can see the Ellis elevator from my house. That's really important to my wife. So we're still an ag based. We're still a very strong. Our economy is based on ag. Our city was founded on ag. So I think that I would say I would err on the side to say that I think that people in Sioux Falls, if you came from an ag background, you still kind of like to have a little piece of home close by. Like there's gravel roads within a quarter mile of my house, and I think that makes my wife happy. Just and me too. I mean, it's just so I think that we don't really get a lot of complaints of the farming side of things on the outskirts of our city limits. We've had a couple different people pitch the idea of doing more of like a urban farming, urban produce farming. And then we've had like I said, I've had a couple things that have been pitched to us that have never really taken off. Sadly, because you would like to see something like that really take off and be successful here. But and that's not saying that we won't someday have something like that take off, because I think as our city grows and our connection to ag, I think our farmers market only grows. You know, I think year on year, every single year, I feel like when I go down to the farmers market, it just keeps expanding. And I think that's it's our connection. You know, a lot of us are from the South Dakota. If you're not, you're generally from the Midwest, and everyone has a connection to a farm at some point. I mean, we all have a connection at some point. So that's where I think the connectivity that our community understands that farming is a very big, important part of our economy, for part of the way that we were founded and everything else. So that's why I think it's always going to live on.